Why do they realize your worth only in your absence? This is the topic I'm going to dive into today. I'm Jen from Jen Michelle Coaching. Those of you new to my channel, I would love to invite you to subscribe. I release a video weekly. So, isn't this an interesting phenomenon where most of us really have been here at some point? Why is it that after I have chosen myself, that I have grown in courage and reached this point of holding the line, that then they can only feel it? But I told them, I brought it to them, all of these things, and it seemed to make no impact until I really chose myself and created space and distance between us and the dynamic. So I want to dive into why this is. The first point being is men do heal in space, right? This is a huge difference that I want to really highlight that exists between the masculine and feminine. Men heal in space. Women, again, there's always exceptions to this, but women typically heal through talking about it. We feel better talking about it. And a lot of women, when they come to me, don't realize that when they feel so wonderful and relieved and light after talking about it, it often has the exact opposite impact on their man. When I was in the early years of my marriage and I would do this with my husband, it took me a minute to realize what I viewed as a very connected, bonding experience together, he often later would call an airing of grievances. And so he kind of felt it as something he had to just endure, but it did not uplift or empower him or make him feel close to me. And so when we can give our man space to heal and figure it out and ultimately choose ourselves and what is right for us from a place of love, not from a space of ultimatum or force, but from a space of love, there is a powerful energetic that is then available to open up. And in this powerful energetic, we're remembering we can't miss what's meant to be ours and that the right man will always find his way. And so this gives us permission to release any kind of anguish or suffering that we are holding on to and to trust and have faith and that choosing ourselves from an open heart, from a space of love, will never, ever lead us astray. Number 2, space creates a sacred reset. So in this sacred reset, I view it as time for the bad memories to fade, whatever patterns have been building up, and for new memories, new associations, new felt experiences, kind of heart opening to occur, right? There is something so beautiful when, and again, it doesn't mean you need to take 8 weeks off of your relationship. It can just even mean an afternoon in some cases, right? So this is something beautiful that you get to make your own. But a sacred reset is I'm going to break this pattern. I'm going to show up differently for myself. I'm going to take the feedback that my body gave me that doesn't feel so great when I do it that way, and I'm going to go this new direction, right? Practice this in any area of your life, not only your relationship. Maybe you need to take a sacred reset from social media. Maybe you need to take a sacred reset from shopping. Maybe you need to take a sacred reset from junk food. It can be literally anything where it's okay, this kind of has a hook in me and I don't like the way it feels and I need to reset this, because in this, there's a raw honesty that's revealed where it's okay, I thought that was clean. I thought that was coming from a pure place, but I was kind of addicted and my ego was rationalizing it. It allows room for us to see more clearly what is gripping and controlling us, so we can then consciously take a step back and decide from an empowered place what we want to do next. Number 3, this then allows us to hold ourselves with dignity and self-respect because our conscience is clear. We are not trying to clean up a big mess or make someone perceive something differently because we feel bad about it, or hoping they won't notice, or fear space because our side of the road is unclean. When we allow this, there is such a dignity and self-respect that's activated in this because we don't have anything to fear. We know that we did the best we could. We know our side of the road is pure. We know it's clean. There's nothing to fear because we've shown up in ways that are respectful, kind, respectful in a way that's inclusive of all, dignified in a way that's inclusive of all. And so we don't have those lower vibrational emotions like guilt, fear, shame, manipulation, control, trying to control a man's thoughts or perception of us. None of that's running us because we've chosen to meet the moment with self-respect and dignity. And so in this is a freeing that is profound, where when we used to fear space, we don't do it anymore because it's like, well, I really want us to work out, but I'm not going to fall apart because I know I've done the best I can. And so there's a detachment from the outcome that's activated in this that will completely empower you. And in that, of course, then has those transformative qualities that can really heal a relationship. I mean, I did this in my marriage where it was like, I'm so clean on my end. I have nothing to fear when this man takes space because I've done right by him. And while I want things to work out, I'm at peace with the way I've shown up. And so space became very easy to give. And in that, his turnaround time just got faster and faster, where we resolved things in what in the beginning would have been like 3 weeks turned into like 3 hours. And so this is something that's buildable and really allows a couple or wherever you are in love to return to love as quickly as possible. So I would love to hear how this supports you and your unique situation in your life right now. If you would like to take a deeper dive into me and my work, I would love for you to check out my website, jenmichellecoaching.com. And please download my free complimentary series, Becoming Truthfully You. It is a meditation, a PDF, and a webinar where you just get a taste of my work and some of the things I'm most passionate around supporting women. Let me know how this lands and see you all next week. Much love.